Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Journey event, week 5, day 1. Gosh, we do not have that many journeys. This is only the 5th one, really? But yeah, we haven't had that many. Of course, biggest thing that ended up happening, as of earlier today, we already covered the weekly video going over some things. However, we have the Volpasia kingdom. This just dropped earlier today, and it is basically just a war gear focused kingdom. It'll be coming in with a new War Gear Hero class coming in this Friday, and comes with a new choice mechanic. So pretty much the main premise of everything here is that they have you have a choice between two different abilities they could do for them, which either gives them like a different option as far as like doing mana accumulation compared to doing damage, or a different type of damage, or a different type of mana accumulation, but basically just gives them a choice on what you want to do with their ability. So they have a lot more flexibility. In premise, many of these will become some of the strongest troops in the game, though many that currently exist aren't particularly strong. Like, they're not necessarily bad, but they're just not something you would use in most teams. But they definitely have potential going forward, especially as we get more and more of them. Also, if other kingdoms start to get it, of course, currently this mechanic pretty much only resides in this kingdom. And by pretty much, I mean currently, it does only reside in this kingdom. However, that's not to mention that it might branch off into other kingdoms, of course, and to other troop types. Because right now it's almost entirely restricted to war gears that are from this kingdom, though we will probably see more of it into the future on various random things. Similar to how like extra turn was almost initially only on goblins, and of course these days plenty things other than goblins have the extra turn mechanic. But anyways, we're gonna go and read through the storyline, kind of go get all the troops maxed. Work that star level up, maybe do some of the challenges, and yeah, pretty much just mostly focus on the new kingdom. We'll probably touch on journey event a little bit, but journey event's very straightforward. Simply take bigger number, and you're good to go. Also, I accidentally said in the video that one of Todd, I noticed it after the fact when I was rewatching it, so the video was already up at that point. I was like, ah, there we go. Oh well. But the Todd Greenwood, as far as his synergy, the main one that is actually really good with is Lord of Slaughter. I'm not sure why, but one of the instances during it, I said like Worldbreaker or something. I have no clue why. But of course I meant Lord of Slaughter is the main synergy troop that he ends up having. And probably one of the better options he has, assuming you have it. I would mention the other team too. With the one Lord of Slaughter, double Lord of Slaughter, depending on how you want to end up running it. But yeah, that's pretty much our goal. Mess with Journey a little bit, but primarily focus on the new kingdom. With that being said, let's go take a sip of water and go read through this thing. And see what the questline has to say here. Of course, that Harper over to the left, we will be getting as a free copy, though of course we pretty much already have enough to max them all just by opening a small amount of event keys. Though if you do open event keys for all the new troops, keep in mind there's only 5 of them in there. Also keep in mind that there is a 0% chance to get a mythic. So any event key you use on it is basically a wasted mythic chance, in a sense. Oh gosh, why is it so warm in here? Anyways. Let's go read through this questline. So, I'll start from the top. As I was traveling north of Waytelm, I saw a fox person being attacked by goblins. Oh yeah, we're still using the getup from earlier. Wait, we're still using the Lunar New Year getup, I just realized. We still haven't changed it. Though, we're using the bunny one right now to such a degree that soon we might as well just keep it because it's going to be Easter around the corner. Obviously not soon, but it's kind of getting there. Anyways, you needed some help? This harp is only going to hold them off so long. Say no more. We're always happy to help with goblin problems. Leave us alone. Oh wait, I'm not using the correct team. Oh no. This is the Thursday class event team. And by Thursday, I mean Friday, because there is no Thursday class event this week. Let's see, because we're getting a new one on Friday. Yeah, this is definitely not the team we want to be using for this, though. Is that enough damage? No. Unfortunate. Gonna have to double cast this. Alright, let's go get into a real team. Actually, I might as well bring out Magnesia, because it looks like they're going to have a little higher durability than we'd normally have to deal with. Why are their stats so high? I guess because there's a kingdom you kind of unlock a little bit later as well. It's probably like capped to like level 50 if you're like a brand new player. Anyways, let's go and switch over to... What am I even looking for here? I'm looking for good old Magnesia. This should be way more than enough damage. So hello Stacy, hello Draco, hello Isabel. But you didn't say any hellos yet. Hello Roman, hello Isabel, hello Supernova, hello Genki, hello Jonian, hello Logic Slayer, hello Stacy, hello Draco, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Logic Slayer, whoever that's hello to. Hello everyone else, hello Defiant, welcome. Alright, we'll take that one over, take our skull poke, get our explosion. And just wipe the whole team. And if that doesn't kill this wall, Though in most situations, that Phoenicia should be enough damage to kill them out. We chase the goblins off. Then we return to our new friends. Thank you. I'm not sure my lullabies were working. Their musical tastes run a little louder. Name's Harper, by the way. I'm heading west. She seemed to be heading to Pan's Vale. Heading west? Where to exactly? To anywhere. I need to get away. Away from what? From my home. I'll explain if you join me. Let's go clear through these. It's almost like a straight reading with how quick the battles go, though. Like button win. But of course it's scaled, so brand new players can also get through it very easily. For the most part, we're just one-shotting everything. Though the journey event does scale ridiculously high if you go like super deep. Like if you're planning on going for 20,000, not only do you need like the thousands of gems for it, you kind of also need the stats for it. Because they get kind of rough. Though we do have an infinite loop, so you can kind of just go double of the guy that creates a billion green and be kind of okay from there. Which you definitely have enough copies of if you bought that deep. Anyways, Harper voice was soft and song-like. I'm from Volpasia. Also, does anyone know how to say this? I'm pretty sure I keep saying it wrong. I'm just going with Volpasia. It could be Volpacia, because they're kind of, you know, like wolf-like. But I keep saying Volpasia, but it might be Volpacia. Volpacia kind of sounds right. But then it sounds like Palkia, like the Pokemon. Also, there's not an L over there, so yeah, it might be Volpasia. Volpacia. Volpace. Volpace. Volpac. I'm not sure. Oh, almost like Wolfpack. Volpac. But then there's another syllable after it. I'm from Volpasia, a land of the spirit talkers. Well, they were spirit talkers. What happened to them? I did. Now they can't talk with the spirits anymore. Oh, what'd she do? Had she really silenced the spirit talkers? You don't even have a silence mechanic, do you? Are you sure it was you? Pretty sure, yeah. Perhaps if you head back, we can help. You can do that for me? Onwards. Volpasia. Volpasia? That wasn't even in my 1,000 ways to pronounce it incorrectly. Is it really that one? Out of all the ways I tried to pronounce it, that is not one of them. Interesting. I like how with like 10 guesses on the pronunciation, I could still get it completely wrong. Volpasia. That word doesn't look like Volpasia. I'm not sure what the word looks like. But it doesn't look like that. But it could be. We headed back east. How do you know this, that you caused this? There was a prophecy. It was foretold. Trust me. Prophecies aren't always what they seem. I hope you're right. Oh, we're about to gain a level from this too. We finally reach Volpasia. But it was under attack by giants. Why are giants attacking? They must have sensed our weakness. There's no weakness here. Without your spirit talkers, it's all a one-sided fight. We need to stop this. The other guy with the harp. Almost forgot about him. He's the mechanic that he does is pretty interesting. If he had follow-up, he'd probably get used. He cleanses and barriers an ally and then gives him a bunch of life, and then moves them to the front. If he did more things, like also applied Bless and also did like board control, he could actually be usable. The premise of what he does is good, it's just, it doesn't do enough to be viable to bother using compared to something else. But he is one of those things that it's like under an interesting category that can't be used, unfortunately. Because it's too slow to bother using. Even the context arena is just way too slow to bother using. Despite the premise of what it does being really good. Gosh, I cannot remember the pronunciation of his name. Volpasia city. There's no way that's Volpasia. Volpasian? Wait, is it Volpasian? It could also be Volpasian. The Volpasian city. The Volpasian? The Volpasian, I don't know. No pronunciation sounds correct. The Volpasian city. had no walls or gates, and the giants were already there. We need to get past these giants to help the defenders. I know a way, but it won't be easy. Lead on. Once we're in the city, we can be more of a help. So the text is still kind of hard to read. I think the main thing that throws me off is that's like all caps. I think is the main thing. The cities of Volpasia, where I'm literally going to say this differently like every time. I cannot look at that word in any consistent way. The cities of Vulpacea were not built for defense. All this because the spirit talkers lost their power? They would have summoned spirits to defend us. And somehow you caused this? The prophecy said I would. Burn the city. I'm not reading all the other little things that they keep saying, but they are funny sometimes. Let's see. I'd go with the Pokemon version. Volpasia. Only problem is the L is after the thing. I mean, before the thing. Like, I'm saying it with an extra L if I do that. It wouldn't be the first time I randomly add another letter. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. We have those tasks, too, don't we? We were holding the giants back. Harper, what can you tell me about this prophecy? It was said when I came of age, the spirits would fall silent. How long have your people known about this? My mother, the queen, hid the prophecy. If only I'd known. Perhaps you need to view the prophecy in a new light. I don't understand. The prophecy was clear. Then watch how we win this battle. We prepare to take the fight to the giants. I almost forgot. We have like a billion tasks we still need to go do too. I kind of forgot about it because we have all the kingdom stuff to end up bothering with. But we still gotta go mess with all this. Well, if nothing else, we can start just re-rolling everything. Though that one's a really easy one to do. But like right here, re-roll. Sure, just kill a bunch of enemies. You know what? This is a risky reroll. Oh no, it's such an easy one to do though. 3 dungeon battles. We're definitely doing that anyways. I almost want to go do it right now, honestly. But we're reading the questline, so we'll work on it later. Let's go finish the questline reading, and then we'll worry about those a little bit after we max out all the troops and everything. Perhaps you need to view the prophecy in a new. Didn't I already read this? Yeah. We already read that. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. Hey, no. It's not a Vault event weekend. What are you doing? You're supposed to, like, never drop because your rate is so low. You were spring cleaning. Nice. I need to tidy up my room some. It's not like a huge mess, but some things out of order. It's mostly my closet. I really just need to go through the closet and figure out what on earth is what. Because it's just jammed packed with some random junk. You need to defeat the giants. Are you saving? Or are you saying that perhaps you don't need to run? That perhaps you face your problem head on? That might be a way. There always was. Some rituals allow mortals into the spirit realm. Where can we find them? The Green Seers. We'll need to travel to the Forest of Thorns. To the Thorns! They're already being attacked by their minions. 4 random, completely useless troops from the kingdom. In all fairness, Forest of Thorns is one of many kingdoms that there's only 2 types of troops in the kingdom. There are good ones, and there are ones that are so absurdly horrible. Currently, they're attacking us with the horrible ones. Obviously, there's things like Rowan from there. But then there's also things like the Owlbear, which has a mechanic that looks like it was from like 7 years ago in this game. Because it was. And that was after it got buffed too. Because I think it got buffed like a year later or something. And then never been changed since. The Seers taught me the ritual. It sounds almost too easy. We might need ingredients to perform it. And then we have angry spirits to deal with. We travel deeper into the forest. The ingredients should be here. And once we have them, I'll perform the ritual. Are you ready? For anything. Let's go wipe these out. Final stretch to the little quest line. And then we'll go and max out everything from the kingdom, which we have most of the copies for already. And if we don't, well, you can easily just go open a few keys and have them all. I think I've opened 150 glory keys. I mean, event keys so far. Because I have enough that we can waste them on this. Because we already have every mythic in the game, so not having any mythic rolls isn't really too big a deal for us. Just because we already have so many. I think we're sitting on almost like, what, 10,000 Volkies right now? What's our number like? I know it's something absurd. Oh no, don't go forward. Oh, apparently we're reading things. Things felt a little strange. Did the ritual work? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't see a portal or anything. Perhaps we should wait. Well, a portal appeared, but I don't think the ritual is working. There's a portal and lots of spirits. But I don't think we can get through. We'll have to take care of the spirits then. Oh, I was about to go check something. I forgot what it was. Also, that weapon will be available for free later, by the way. So don't bother getting it. Gosh, I just came out of here to go check something and already forgot what it was. Wow. Amazing. Anyways, let's go back in. Wow, that's absurdly short-term memory. Cannot remember from like 10 seconds ago. Because I knew I wanted to go out and check something. Something we normally wouldn't check. This is the new kingdom. Oh, we got the Slayer task done. You know what? Let me go do that right now. Just so we can keep getting progress on these. What's our next one? Gladiator? He wants me to go win some in arena after all the arena we did last weekend? No, thank you. There we go. That's a little cookie. Welcome, welcome. Let's go take this one out. I hope you've been feeling better, Isabel. The portal remained open. Oh, sorry, that's the thing. The portal remained open. It's going to take time to close it. You can't, fix it? I don't think portals work that way. I'll buy you all the time you need, Harper. Are you feeling much better? Nice. That's good to hear. Harper was working to close the portal. Something else is coming through. What now? More spirits? You're not going to like this. Daemons. Daemons? I know how to fight them. They shall be obliterated in every one-shots. Unless they have that 25% summon trait, in which case they will take 2 shots. Which quite a few of them do. And speaking of which, that wasn't the one I was referring to, but it did indeed 25% on us. That was a different 25%. About a 25% nonetheless. I feel like Daemons are the most likely typing to have that kind of trait. Those 25% revives. It's not exclusive only to them, but they're definitely the typing most commonly with them. The portal finally closed. Did the Daemons mention a name? Void Caller? Yes, I know the name. What can you tell me? Void Caller is a lord of both spirits and daemons. Perhaps this is what the prophecy was leading you to do. To fight against Void Caller? Can you try the portal again? This may be the answer. Perhaps Void Caller did silence the spirits. I can try. Also, Void Caller as a legend actually is kind of decent. It's probably the only thing currently from the kingdom that is, like, not horrible. That and that one weapon. And that reminds me, in the video earlier, I didn't go over the 3rd weapon. Because we actually got 3 weapons today, technically. I went over the 2 in the Season Pass, but I didn't, or not the Season Pass, whatever you call it, Kingdom Pass. But I didn't go over the one that you get for the Journey event. Because I believe that one had Spirit Gems or something. We went over it last night. It worked! We're here! Now, we just need to find the voice caller. Or will we... gosh, I cannot speak. Or he will find us. Either way, works for me. Let's go take him out. I think this is a battle, right? I can sense Void Caller approaching. You can sense spirits? Can all war gear do that? Only the fox folk. Quietly. We prepared ourselves for Void Caller. Alright, final mission. All the rupees are in at the bottom. The spirits belong to me alone. Void Caller. Let's go one-shot it. Hey, it has a Spirit Fox with it. Oddly enough, the Spirit Fox is probably going to get more value than him. Just because it's going to turn 1 mana drain us. Meaning it's the only thing on its entire team that actually did anything. And it did. It just made it so I couldn't cast Venetia. I could take the brown there, though. And there we go. There we go. Confirmed Spirit Fox is stronger than Void Caller. Hey, we got a new title from that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Every time you kill through a kingdom, you also get a title. Void Caller is... I almost forgot about that because when they added that mechanic, 20-something kingdoms already existed. But yeah, for all new kingdoms, it still applies as well. Get a little title for it. Anyways, Void Caller is gone. Has it helped? I sense the voice of the spirits returning. I think you were right. I am so grateful. My people will be grateful. My people will be grateful too. So, Saving Harper joined your party. And there we go. Oh yeah, you also get war coins. If any of you haven't maxed out any of that yet, every little bit helps out. If you're a newer player, oddly enough, you probably have more war coins than you know what to do with. Which is good to save them for when more packs rotate around. Later in the game, they are super annoying to get, but there's another 15. And of course we get Harper, though we already have a billion copies of her, so it doesn't really do much. And we got to level 1. Okay, let's see how many stars we can go get right now. I'm pretty sure the answer to that is not many. Get Volpasia to level 5. Oh yeah, let me go do that right now. We could easily go get it to, actually, we can bring it all the way to 15. Why would we not? Yeah, as long as we don't bring it to 16 or higher, as long as we don't do it into green deep books. So let's do it, 15. I don't see any reason not to. And there we go. Alright, unlock the traits on a bunch of troops. Okay, let me just upgrade everything then. And see how high we can go. Okay, so we definitely need some more copies of things. So you know what? We're going to throw down a few more event keys. Just a few. 200 event key waste. Go. Alright, I think we're good. I think we overspent a little now. But we should be fine. Alright, now let's go upgrade them all. Alright, we are in a perfectly fine position now. So let's go. I think we overdid it a little bit there. Could have probably done 250 rolls. But they are definitely good to go now. Yeah, let's go max all these guys. Level up. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do them one at a time. Alright, one down. Next. Oh gosh, yeah, I bought way too many. I think we're fine. No, maybe not. The common just barely got enough. I only overspent by like maybe 50, though we could of course spent other means to end up getting it up. Which I'm not even upgrading right now, the epic. Alright, let's make sure when we do the legend too. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Why? Why do things that need to be leveled not show all the way at the top anymore? Because that thing still needs levels, but it's not there. It's really annoying because it's really easy to multi-back from that menu. Like really, really easy. Alright, let me level it up before I accidentally back out the menu. And it disappears from our view. Now, this one I do want to use, let me just ascend it with our copies. And I think I'm just double orbing him. We'll even use the bigger green for once. And you know what? We'll even use a major orange. Actually, we'll use 2 smalls. Actually, maybe 1 small, 2 small. 2 smalls. Yeah, there we go. Don't accidentally use the other thing on it, though. Alright, who still needs upgrading? You are the last one. And I need to go get the level on the other one, because for whatever reason, it does not sort based on upgradable, based on level anymore. Only off of traits and ascension, I believe. Which is really annoying, given that's in its own little menu now. So it's so easy to accidentally forget when you're upgrading everything. Alright, now the easiest way is to go to Vulpacea, Volpas. And, go upgrade the one that's not leveled, which is you. Alright, let's see where this brings the kingdom to. How many stars do we jump up? I think we're going to be blocked by challenges. What do you want us to do? Nope, we're blocked by needing more troops. Gosh, we only have 6. Obviously, we'll be getting some more in the near future. Actually, the next two will probably be these two pretty soon. These are all the way at the bottom. On the paid side, I think we have these within the next week. So that will get it to 4-star, if nothing else, which is so low. Gosh, only a 3-star kingdom. It did not come out with that many. Oh yeah, we also got a bunch of troops from doing this too. I almost forgot about that, though. That doesn't really do much. But yeah, we got a couple of them along the way. Another copy of Carper, another copy of Duelist, and Vulpacea. Did we need any of those? No. But we did indeed get them. Anyways, let's go clear out all of our tasks, I guess, now. And then we'll mess around with everything else. So, of course, we do still have the Chapter 4 task for the Campaign 12. Campaign 12, Chapter 4. So we will go and clear through all of these then. And I guess we'll start by doing the dungeons and then kind of go from there as far as any of them. Win any battle with a Volpasia team? Oh, wait, why didn't I re-roll this already? I should have re-rolled that earlier. I didn't even realize that was such an annoying one. I saw progress on it. It's like, oh yeah, we could probably easily make progress. But those 2 battles we did was when we were doing the Black Manacle team or something. No, it wasn't the Black Manacle one. I think it was when I was doing all those choice mechanics. And I was messing with it once before the video and once during the video. Where I was just messing around with the choice mechanic. And during that, because all the choice mechanics are from that one kingdom, it was a pure kingdom of that typing. But anyways, let's go clear all these tasks. So first things first, let's go clear our dungeon. As is one of our objectives right now. We got stairs, which we don't need. Oh, it's time to play Guess That Door! Also, let me go hand out a redeem code. So, I'm going to do 2 things real quick. We're going to go play Guess That Door, and while doing that, I'll go hand out a code. Or after the poll is up, I should say. Door. Just door. 4. Gosh, why is it not wanting to type 5? 6, and we will hand out a few redeem codes tonight. There you guys go. And the first one we'll do right now. Also, this is the last one from the previous batch as well. And then we're getting into the new batch. I've already dipped into the new batch slightly when I was like mixing them a little. But this is technically the last one from the previous batch. Not like makes much of a difference. But there you guys go. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem codes right over there in chat. Just copy paste random numbers in there. So an MW. They give same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone, and definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways, Poll is blocking chat. I can't see you guys. Poll, move. Move. There we go. Also, hello, Sarge. Welcome, welcome. I do the furthest right one. Well, so far it seems like 4 is really in favor today, surprisingly. People in the 4 crowd. There's a large calling for 4. Oh, no, there's a large calling for 6 as well. I didn't even realize. Gosh. Yeah, 6 started to take the lead as well. Gosh, no one wants 5 today. Why does no one want 5? Everyone just hates 5 today, apparently. It's just a toss-up completely between 4 and 6. Which is why I thought 4 was winning for a second when it was tied. Because it was such a high percent. But gosh, it's because no one's voting on 5. Poor 5. No one wants 5. It's literally just between 4 and 6 today. It does look like 6 is taking enough of a lead where it's probably going to be the one. Okay, we'll do 6. It's going to be 4, though. It's definitely going to be 4. Oh, it was 4. Oh, it was 5! How? The one, like, 3 people voted for or something is the one that ended up getting it. Also, hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. How does that even happen? Also, gosh, we got to deal with Freeze. It's an annoying one. That's unfortunate. Anyways, this is not the team we want for this. I know, that, like, ensures that's going to be 5. It just loves being the one that no one votes for. Like, if we had 0% votes on a number, it's that one. It is 100% that one. That happens. And we'll hand out 2 more codes in a little bit. Right now, I just kind of want to focus on getting some of these tasks down. As I actually almost forgot we even had to do these today. I'm not sure why I was like, oh, we have a journey event. We don't have to do them, but I forgot we still have the other thing. Like, we don't have a world event, but we still have the standard weekly tasks for the campaign. Oh, yeah, did they break any of them? I didn't even look up the task list. I should probably go do that. There's been a glitch with it the last couple times. I'm curious if they fixed it at all. Not too big a deal if we know these tasks in advance, but always good to peek at them. Community guides, where is it? Campaign 13. Scroll all the way down. It's this one right here. Can I get this in its own little tab? Copy link address. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Hey, did it actually work correctly for once? Amazing! It actually works correctly. For any of you that don't know, there's been some very major glitches in the past with the campaign whenever there's a new kingdom. Like super major glitches as far as like what the tasks end up coming out to be. Like you'll see the same task like 4 or 5 times or something. But it looks like they actually got it working correctly for the first time ever. Because I believe it has broke literally every single time. Except this time. So hey, they finally figured out what was wrong. And they made changes to accommodate for it. That's cool. It's actually working as intended. That's more surprising than the alternative. It's actually working exactly like it should be. It's exceedingly rare. Okay, I'll take that one down. Did you see Spirit Caller class info? Oh, I didn't see the updated info. Yeah, let's actually go look at it. I'm actually curious, because we're getting it. We should be getting it this Friday. And I actually don't know what the hero class does. We can go look at it real quick. Might as well. This whole stream is basically on the new kingdom. We're also still trying to get the tasks done and everything. Plus, I do want to touch on Journey a little bit. We're not going to do a lot of Journey today. It's a really straightforward game mode as well. It's not like something like Tower of Doom where we kind of have to explain things a bit. But that's not where it is. Because all you literally do is just take bigger number over and over again. It's basically just Bounty Hunter, but better, honestly. It's basically just them making Bounty Hunter correctly. It's still not a perfect game mode, but it's better than how Bounty Hunter is structured. And even has better loot, oddly enough. Though Bounty Hunter does have some pretty good loot, too. Though we did skip it the last time, oddly enough, mostly because of the Vault event at the time. Anyways, class info. Alright, so let's see what this thing does. It is obviously a war gear. We already knew this way in advance that it was going to be a war gear. This we knew for like over a year now that this one was going to be war gear. So obviously we can also see it's coming this Friday, which we also already knew. However, let's go look at some things we don't already know. So the weapon. Oh yeah, this was the one that does the spirit gems. This was the one I was talking about earlier that does the spirit gems. It creates 8 spirit gems and gains an extra turn, which is insanely good. Wait. That's been updated. I don't think I said that earlier. Gain an extra turn? Wait. That is absurdly good. That is over the top absurdly good. That's basically a free mana drain into mana accumulation. Wait, what mana does this use? Oh, it just uses purely green, so it's not a dual color anymore, so they fixed that. But gosh, they made it way stronger, though. They made it way stronger, but it's no longer dual color, which makes sense. All of them are single color, so it's really weird that it was a dual color. But, wow, that's really strong. They might be listening. I don't know. I honestly almost would want that to get nerfed. That's actually annoyingly strong. That's potentially a 16 mana drain with mana accumulation with extra turn. That's a lot of value. What's the other alternative? Which you'll probably never click on based on how strong that one is. Deal magic times 2 plus 3 true damage to the random enemy. Yeah, you're literally always click the mana drain option, because the extra turn only applies to the mana drain option. What are the side effects of it? Let me go double check. Because we weren't able to see that earlier, but it might be updated to have them now. We do know what they are. Okay. So it has Fairy Fire the first enemy, which, because it hits random enemy, that is not that good, necessarily. Because you're really gambling on if that would be useful or not. Oh, I skipped one. Chaotic. Eliminates some skills from the first enemy, so that one's useless. This one is situational. This one is useless. This one is pretty useless. And Enchant. Oh, that's kind of nice. It does get one good mana accumulation option. Okay, its perks aren't over the top. But extra turn, 16 mana drain into mana accumulation is kind of strong. But yeah, the first part of its ability is actually kind of insane. So you're getting 8 blue gems onto the board that can drain up to 16 mana from the enemy, while also getting automatic extra turn. The only thing keeping this from being broken beyond belief is the fact that it uses green and not blue. If this was a blue weapon, and it fed blue back into itself, that'd be kind of over the top. Luckily, it's a green weapon, so it does not feed blue back into itself, but there are, of course, other alternatives. You can just feed into a blue troop that feeds into it. For example, Truffle, Beatrix, anything like that. can feed into it with green, and you feed the other way around with blue. It'll be interesting to see exactly how it pans out. It definitely has potential to be really strong. It's also a particularly high amount of true damage. I just noticed now. It's ×2 magic for its true damage. That means if you do get it on the Fairy Fire option, do keep in mind the Fairy Fire happens after the damage. So you'd have to do it on something that's already Fairy Fired. But if you were to hit the thing that's on Fairy Fire, you'd effectively be hitting 3 times your magic +3 to whatever you just hit. The Fairy Fire does take effect after the damage roll, not before. But that's still going to be a lot of damage, even just the standard 2 times +3. That's a pretty sizable true damage hit. I think that might actually be one-shot range too. What's Hero's magic these days? Like, if we put Hero on a team, what kind of magic are we expecting? We're expecting a magic of like 50-something, so double that +3. Yeah, that's hitting like 110, roughly, give or take a little. So you're hitting like 110 true damage to a random enemy. And if you happen to randomly hit the first slot with your second cast, they would already be Fairy Fired, meaning that you're hitting them for over like 165 or so, somewhere around there. So that's actually one-shot range if you get the RNG. The only thing really keeping that back is that the true damage is random, so you don't get to choose the one that's already Fairy Fired, unfortunately. And on the very first cast, even if it hits first slot, it doesn't get the Fairy Fire bonus, because the damage is applied before the Fairy Fire lands. But still has a lot of potential. And you'd mostly be using it for its mana accumulation anyways, or the mana drain mechanic. Like, that's basically just the best way to mana drain now. Or maybe not the absolute best way, but it's definitely pretty high up there, especially with the other option. Like, that combined with... Oh, wait, does that have synergy on the new Mythic? The new Mythic that's coming out in a couple weeks. Let me double check. Does it have good synergy with this? Because this converts 2 blue gems to spirit gems every single time. It explodes all purple and spirit gems. Deals a bunch of damage to the last 2 enemy. Nah, it doesn't really have good synergy with it, unfortunately. Like, you could use them both together, but they're not particularly synergistic. So yeah. They both do the role, but they don't necessarily work together. It wants me to go do Warlord Hero. Win any battle using the hero. Oh, that's funny. You know why it says Warlord Hero? Because the other hero class doesn't exist yet. I'll just go re-roll that to apparently kill a bunch of greens. Alright, so we'd have to kill a bunch of green, yellow. Anyways, let's go do some other things while we need to do that then. So we cleared through that, we cleared through that. Oh, maybe we'll just have to go to a location, because actually that is the main thing we're focusing on right now, isn't it? Unless we just want to go quick kill some things. Well, green and yellow. Where's a good place to put a lot of that? Like Forest of Thorns, probably? Which one do we have to kill more of? Green or yellow right now? Green? Yeah, I can just quick kill Forest of Thorns real quick. It's already on difficulty 1. Just do it with the Dust Devil quick kill. Just get that rolling a little. Yeah, the only bad thing about the Fairy Fire, though, is it will always apply after. So your first cast doesn't matter unless you're going for the mana drain first. Like, realistically, the way that you're going to use that weapon is initially do mana drain, then do the damage pokes over and over and over again, unless you need mana drain again. Because doing it for mana accumulation the first time will allow you to Fairy Fire, and then after that you can go for the RNG one-shot. Because that should, in PvP-like situations, one-shot things. Assuming they don't have barrier or anything else. Did you look at the traits? Oh yeah, I didn't look at the traits and everything. Were they any good? I was literally, like, over-focused on the weapon. I didn't even bother looking at the rest of it. Let's see. What did it get? Okay, so... War Gear Bond, that's to be expected. Spell Armor, that's okay. Drain 2 mana... when an ally casts a spell from a single enemy or all enemies? Wait, what? That's ridiculously strong as well. Drain 2 mana when an ally casts a spell. Wait. You could end up empowering off of that then. Oh wait, that is ridiculously broken. It's literally just a mana drain spam class. Though oddly enough, does not itself have immune to mana drain. Which means it does counter itself. Oddly enough. Let's see, it gets Forest for Greenstorm and everything. It has Life. And it gets Arcane. Oh, Arcane. Doesn't it have 50% mana start? Yeah, it does. Interesting. Oh yeah, doesn't it also have spell reduction? Yeah, you have 25... Oh gosh, you have a really high spell reduction with this. Have we had an option like this before? Something that has 25% spell reduction with 20%. I can't remember if we have any or not. But yeah, that is really spell tanky. It's not 45% reduction, it's 25 and 20%, which means it's like 36-ish% or somewhere around there. But still, that's at least 1/3 reduction on spell damage, which is pretty solid. While still having like a billion mana drain options. Yeah, it's really interesting. It has potential to be good. And has half mana start too. It also has green spam synergy, which is going to be really broken with the weapon. Oh, wait. What color was the guy? Oh no, does he use blue? Okay, good. He uses brown. I was going to say, if he's green-blue, that is so broken. Because if he's green-blue, you could have just fed the weapon back to it and then just fed it with that. Okay, that balances it a little bit. I thought we were about to get into super broken territory. But no, that's fine. If he was green-blue, that would be so absurdly insane. How much value you would end up getting. Oh, is it basically a spirit gem every turn? Wait, does it create a spirit gem whenever it does a cast? Or is it actual mana drain? Because it says 2 mana drain, which is also what spirit gem does. But if it does apply to all, that is kind of a little broken. Because that means a single Empower on your team would counter every Empower on the opposing team. Unless they also have immune to mana drain. But then you can also run Obsidious and boom, you just fix that issue. Which, I actually forget if that triggers in correct order. I think it does. Oh no, it only would if your hero's below Obsidious. So if it does count any casts... Oh no, never mind, it wouldn't matter. Because an extra turn is different from a cast, never mind. So yeah, it wouldn't matter if your hero's in front or behind it. Because the extra turn would apply before you cast. Because they're two different instances. Obsidious does it stuns when you take extra turn. Whereas the other thing mana drains when you cast. But yeah, all you'd have to do is just use Obsidious on your team, take an extra turn, cast something on your team with Empower or any mechanic you so wish. And then boom, you're good to go. Oh, so we still need to kill more of these little fox thingies. We're gonna have to do that for the next 35 days. Though we could stop once we have all rewards. I might this time around, we'll see. I always feel the need to just go for them. But honestly, if we have all the main rewards, I might just stop going for them. The extra loot, while somewhat okay, just isn't really a lot. Man, if we have nothing else to really farm, we might as well go for them, so... Yeah, it almost stays out probably the case, unless we want to run a bunch of Volkeys still. And of course, we do have a Vault of Ender right around the corner too, March 3rd. That is like super around the corner. Very, very soon. But a new class does look interesting. It's a very spell tanky, mana reducing hero class. Which is a rather interesting mechanic, as it does make it the spell bulkiest hero class in the entire game. By far. Buff ways to deny mana, as well as really high spell reduction. Somewhere around like a 36 or so %. I forget what the math comes out to it. Because it's multiplicit, not additive. So 20 and 25% is like around 36, not 45. Or whatever the math comes out to on it. Which is basically a 1/3 spell reduction, you can kind of look at it as. Because that's a round where the number would round anyways. Right, we got a billion tasks done right now, which is what we're aiming for. Gravekeeper, what do we have to do for that? Match skulls in any battle. It's a lot of skulls. Let's re-roll it. Kill anything. Sure. Also, I gotta use the new banner. I used a team earlier that has the new banner on it. Where is it? Journey event low. You know what? Let's go mess with the journey event low team. Might as well. Oh, the only problem with that is the initial mana. Well, I can always just put the other guy in first. That's fine. Let's do that. Is ahead of the other order to make the team safer. But yeah, let's run a couple journeys. I did want to at least touch on this mode. Oh, I could also just do that. There we go. I am currently using Archer for it. You can replace it out for a tanky hero class. You can also, of course, as of this Friday, replace it out with a new hero class that's coming out. Something that can't be done until later. And there we go. We're just looking to do 5 battles real quick. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, journey event's pretty straightforward. Just take bigger number. Very straightforward event as far as scoring and everything. Though, I believe you do get like slightly penalized if you lose troops or if you go too slow in a fight. But that generally isn't too big a deal. It might lower your score like ever so slightly if you're going all the way for 20,000. But if you're just doing like tier 3, tier 4, that factor will probably barely even touch you. So hello, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. Also, I should really have like a proper AoE. Actually, do we even have a proper AoE option for this now that I'm thinking about it? Yeah, we should have access to like War and Peace or something. I'll just go down that route. Because I mostly had this for a super cheap just cast team. And using the Essence of Evil to keep lower leveled players a little bit safer. Since you can easily disable at first slot and tangle them, make sure they can't do anything. Mana drain anything. Or more so silence them. Also, Submerge has no effect on what kind of damage he does, which is nice. And there we go, we got the banner one done. Let's move somewhere else for the rest of farming then. I'll see, we just want to get that banner one in there. It also wants me to go use a bow a billion times, so you know what we're going to do? Reroll again. Gosh, 50 bow battles? Nah, I'd rather just do 85 enemies. Even easier. Got 2 Slayer tasks right now. Let's see. Win a ranked PvP battle. Sure, why not? I don't see why not. Actually, speaking of that, that's actually what we might do for the Old School RuneScape stream this Thursday or this Wednesday. We'll just do a bunch of Slayer tasks. Apparently, we have to for Gems of War. We got 2 Slayer tasks right now. Let's kill literally anything. So let's just do it in PvP. Also, why on earth do we have a level 46 here? That's kind of sad. Why are they giving me an enemy this low? You know how quick this is going to get obliterated? Where's my Phoenicia build? It's going to take me longer to find where this team is than actually kill it. There we go. Alright, take that. Boom, kill, dead. Yeah, we might gain a level this stream too. I always have to do a few. You know, I'm just gonna keep taking the lowest battle. Doesn't matter which one we take as long as we're taking a ranked one. Hey! Oh, I actually forgot. These things can appear in PvP. I always just farm them quickly and explore that I kind of forget that they reside in other areas as well. They reside pretty much anywhere where gnomes exist. But generally it's just quicker to do them and explore. Yeah, Wolf Garrick is kind of usable now. I do feel like Lord of Slaughter gets more of a benefit from it. But Wolf Garrick has definitely gone from completely useless to like situationally viable. Ever so not sure. I feel like you have to loop so many times for it to even matter. Oh gosh, it wants me to open another 2 event keys. Fine. There's literally nothing I need, but in all fairness, literally every event key drop table we need nothing. I'd already maxed all of them earlier. Well, we'll use another 2 just to get it done a little quicker. What's this? Adventure? Isn't this just adventure board? Complete all adventure boards. Okay, well, we're going to do that anyway, so. Let's go clear it out. Though I probably wasn't going to take the soul one, but sure. Might as well. So what number level are you going for by the end of this year? I have no clue. It's definitely not going to be 1,700. I mean, 1,900, I mean. Forgot what level we were for a second. But it's definitely not going to be 1,900. I can tell you that. We will easily hit 1,850. I know that for sure. But 1,900 is questionable. Because we're barely going to have 1,800 by the end of this month. We're definitely getting it by Volt event, which is on the 3rd. I might get it before then. We need 4 more levels, technically. Because we're pretty much already at the next level. Go for 1869? I think we could go for 1869. That seems manageable. But yeah, we could easily make it to 1869 by the end of the year. I can assure you that. 1,800 before March? Possibly. It depends how much we XP grind between then. We probably will, only because of one reason. Next week is a Guild War week. So we're going to have a 100% EXP bonus every single day next week, or almost every single day next week, depends how the guild does. However, with that bonus, we should easily be able to make that last little bit of grind to 1,800. Because if we're just like a level or two short, we can easily just grind it super quickly next week. Because we'll have the whole 100% bonus, which is not to be confused by a 2 times bonus. It's just an extra additive 100%. So if you currently have like 200, let's say you have like 250% EXP bonus. 100% XP bonus just brings it to 350, not to 500%, which is an extra 100% on top of it. But not double whatever your percent already was. But still, that's at least, for most people, at least a 33% increase to how much many souls they're getting. The 100% increase. It's still a very sizable amount. Like every 3 hours of soul farming is like 1 free hour of soul farming, which is very good. So once we clear out this daily adventure board, we'll hand out one more code, and then we'll hand out the last one once we finish out all tasks. And see whatever else we might want to mess around with. And if there's anything you guys want me to go over with anything, do let me know. Though most of the juicier things we are getting related to this kingdom are coming slowly over the next 5 weeks. The most noteworthy one coming very soon, of course, being this Friday. We are getting the new hero class, and that has a lot of implications. Given that we just looked it up earlier to stream, and it's a really spell tanky hero class, both with spell reduction, really high spell reduction, combined with mana drain, a lot of mana drain. The one big issue with it, it does not have a mana drain immunity itself, which might become slightly clunky if it becomes meta, because you might see a lot of mirror matches. Though there are some hero classes that have immune, but you can also bypass it with Obsidius or, any stun for that matter. Anyways, also, see you later, Clip Bomb. Thanks for stopping by. How many more crowns do we need? We still need to find 4 more. Worry about that in a little bit. Let's finish out the rest of these tasks. Brown Recruit, that is super free. Oh yeah, let me go hand out another code. Then we'll hand out one more a little bit later. Here you go. Grab that. Boom, boom, boom. Copy, copy, paste, paste. There you go. There's a second redeem code. We'll have one more in a little bit. Alright, what does one just do? 2 brown recruits. This is our final task, so you know what? I'm actually going to re-roll it. I just kill a bunch of reds. Sure. Okay, easy. Should we have re-rolled it? Probably not, but oh well. Kill Wargear in any capacity. Okay. How about... Yeah, might as well do the New Kingdom. Because the ratio for the New Kingdom should be higher than McGrim Woods. So let's do it in Vulpasia. Volpasia. Explore 1? Sure, why not? I think we can Dust Devil it. There's nothing super bulky here. So we can get away with the very quick kill Dust Devil build. Where is it? Right there. So we'll clear it out with this and be good to go. Oh, throw that down, boom, boom, dead. Maybe we shouldn't have re-rolled the middle one. The material that uses it, I figured we save a little bit of it, because why not? But, it's a lot quicker if we just would have taken it. Just done the 2 brown summoning stones. Now we might have to go out of our way just a little bit to kill some reds, but realistically, regardless of what we're doing in the game, we're going to be killing some amount of reds, so it'll get done. There's the Wargear Bane. Alright, let's see. We'll take that. What's our next one? Hunting Amarak. Alright, it wants me to defeat 2 Amaraks. There are 2 ways to do this. Explore McGrim Woods, or take this battle right here. I'll choose this one. So, hello, Mason. Well, we had to re-roll 0 times. Oh, that is so lucky, too. It even replaced the non-one we needed. Oh, that is so perfect. It almost trolled us heavily, because they had the exact number. There we go. Oh, that was an easy task. Thank you, whoever just set that defend team. Looks like some name in Russian. But looks like Buka, if you say it in English. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced exceedingly different than that. There we go. Anyways, clear that one out. That was super easy. And Soul Grinder, which we could do literally anything. Alright, yeah, we are going to get bottlenecked by the red kills. No! Well, Cinemirage is kind of good for that. And we need one more crown anyway, so I guess we'll try getting our crown while getting the little bit of red kills we need. You're already going to have to do some battles to do that anyways. And this place has a decent ratio of reds while still dying very quickly. Did I miss how we got the new banner? The new banner's from the New Kingdom. Every New Kingdom comes with a new banner. This one was a double blue-green, I believe it was. What was it again? I used it for one of the teams earlier today. I used it for the low-level budget team for the Journey event. Yeah, it's +2 green, +1 blue, -1 red, which is a decent banner. There's some things this can be used for. Oddly enough, Leprechaun synergy, pretty strong with this, because that gives you ultimately +3 into some pretty decent colors. One other thing that this kind of benefits a lot are the truffle builds. Because now you can end up... Oh, wait, that's huge. Yeah, I didn't even think about that till just now. That's like the optimal truffle banner, finally. Because one issue we really had before, let's say we wanted to run this banner. Let's say we wanted a green-blue banner before. A lot of... That's not where banners are. A lot of them had -brown, I believe it was, or something. And it was really annoying because we didn't really have a optimal... Like, until we got this warbands, we didn't really have an optimal way of doing it. But now we got the inverse color of it, which is even stronger. Because let's say before you wanted to go +2 green-blue, you generally had to go -brown, which wasn't good because then you'd be giving less brown to Forest Troll or whatever else you were doing. But yeah, this is like the truly optimal now banner for Truffle. For Truffle, Beatrix, and all that. Because now you can finally go +2 green without minusing brown. Which is really good. Because this one was +2 blue. The other one was +2 blue. And if you wanted +2 green before, you had to go -brown. But now you can go -red, which is generally a color that you don't care too much about because it's just going to minus Mirage Queen. And you don't really care too much if you're minusing 1 red for Mirage Queen. That makes almost no difference because you're generally not really casting it. And if you are, you're probably getting the mana through other means to enough of a degree where it's not going to matter. But yeah, that's a really good Truffle Beatrix banner. That almost every Truffle Beatrix team would probably want to run. Maybe not all of them. Especially Beatrix teams if it's being used more as a utility. But like every Truffle team would probably want that. As we finally got the correct banner now. So we have a solution to that one. To finally have the correct coloration while minusing something you don't really need. Of course, you do technically still use red because of Mirage Queen. But it's better than minusing brown. It's still not the most perfect minus. Like the most perfect minus would probably be yellow, I want to say. Actually, not even sure. But, like red's still not perfect, but it's better than minusing brown, which is still good enough. Anyways, because you actually need brown on those kind of teams, whereas you don't really need red that much, other than for Mirage Queen. It's very situational if you'd cast that, anyways. You don't have the new banner, really? That's strange. What console are you, or what platform are you on? Because, yeah, you should unlock it automatically. As soon as you buy the Kingdom for 4,000 gold, it gives you the banner. So if you go over here, click on Vulpasia, buy it for 4,000 gold, you then immediately get the banner. Yeah, we got all these as well. And there we go, our little bit of loot. The first reward we get, watch you get the Phoenix Mage tomorrow. So we'll go, actually, is there even anything to go over? I was going to say we'll go over her tomorrow. But there's not much to go over here. Choose, it either gives a bunch of magic to all allies or do some scatter damage. It has scatter damage at like 0 damage, or 3 magic, which is like 0 magic. So it doesn't do anything. It's a very strange troop. Even with Empower, I'm not sure you'd bother using this thing. Like if this was Empower instead of 25%, I'm pretty sure you still wouldn't use it. It is actually that bad. So yeah, that one's just not worth using. What was the other one again? I remember the other one not being particularly good. Though this ring is insane, though. This ring has a lot of implications as far as what it could be used for. The Foxglove, which is kind of a weird name given that's a ring. Let's see. Where's the other troop? Yeah, this Hunter was pretty useless too, if I recall correctly. Either steals a bunch of gold from an enemy or steals a bunch from a random skill. I guess that random skill could be useful occasionally. But then why not just run like a lifesteal kind of thing? I guess if that steals magic, that's kind of interesting. But you have a 1 in 4 chance, assuming it's weighted evenly. It does have stealthy going for it, too. It's just too luck-based to bother using, though. And the legend was surprisingly worse than the normal legend we have. Like, the legend that you get just from the kingdom itself is better than the legend you get from the paid side of the pass right now. It's just a true damage poke that doesn't do enough damage, which the weapon version is actually better for hero, and you get the access to using it on hero, so you might as well just use the healer version. So, yeah, it's just kind of useless. Or deal some splash damage to a non-special degree. It just doesn't do enough. Yeah, the most useful thing on the paid side is by far the ring. And you will be able to get it for free in several months from now, whenever basically the next Vulpacea event that happens after these 5-week period, you'll be able to get it, which is realistically summer of this year. Sometime summer this year, you'll be able to get this weapon. But it's like the only good thing on paid side, other than, you know, the deed books and just random loot. But as far as like actual uniques, it's pretty much the only good reward they end up getting. Oh, also, I forgot to mention earlier, we do get 2 permanent HP, by the way, from when we upgraded this. Because we get 1 permanent HP upgrade at 10, and we get 1 permanent HP upgrade at 15. So, plus 2 HP. We're also going to get another one pretty soon once we get the star level up a little bit, because the first star level bonus for that is at 5. And we will reach that by a couple weeks from now. Actually, probably by the time the faction comes out. Whenever the faction comes out, we'll have that, which will also be a 3rd additional life that we would have gotten. So permanent plus 3 life from the kingdom. Currently 2, soon to be 3, and eventually 4 and more. Anyways, where were we? I think we still have to kill some reds, right? It's not too big a deal if we do it all right now, but, you know, might as well. This one was one we could have easily just done with the brown summoning stone, but since we still have to do some, let's go do some. And then once we finish that out, we'll hand out the code. Is the weapon, the $9.99 weapon, not money? Or is it always money, do you think? No, the way that they did it last time is the one that's currently available for $10 is not the money-locked weapon. You'll actually be able to get it for free this summer, most likely. Or, you know, whenever the event happens after the 5-week period. Similar to the other weapon I was just talking about, that one ring, you'll also be able to get it from Soulforge, basically for free. Or, you know, with in-game currency. The one that's actually money-locked, if it goes by the same pattern that it does the last few times, is actually the one that's currently free. The one that you get at the end of completing out the current Kingdom Pass, which you have completed a couple weeks from now. The 50th reward on the free side gives you a weapon. And so far, that one is the one that tends to get money locked. Of course, they could change things up, but so far, based on the patterns of how it has been going, the money locked weapon is actually the one that's right now is available for free. The main reason for this is they always, for any money locked weapon, always have it available at least once for free. And your one opportunity to get it for free is right now through the Kingdom Pass all the way at the bottom. Obviously, you have plenty of weeks. You'll get it done by like the 3rd week, and if you don't, you have, you know, plenty of other time. But yeah, this one is the one that will likely be money locked into the future. The Cunning Thorn. Luckily, it's a pretty useless weapon, so even if it does become the money locked one, it is not really one you need to have. But that is the one that is most likely becoming money locked based on the pattern of how they've done it in the past for new kingdoms like this with the Kingdom Pass. But no, the one that is currently like $10, it'll be available for like $5 in like several weeks from now. And it'll be available for free from the Soulforge in like summer of next year. I mean, this year, I mean. It's not a must-have weapon. Oh, well, the only one that's like somewhat good is that one ring, but you'll also be able to get that during summer. Like, of all the weapons they added, there's 2 good ones. One is the one you get from Hero, which you can get this Friday just from winning 250 times with the Hero class. Or you can spend some gems for it, but you can also just play it 250 times and get it. And the other one is the ring on the paid side, which realistically you'll be able to get during the summer for free from Soulforge. Or not for free, but you know what I mean. For a cheap amount of resources that is basically free. The standard legendary cost for any weapon. We're so close to a level. I almost want to keep grinding until we get it. We might wait. Mostly want to get these red kills in, so we can get our final objective complete. We're killing about like 2 reds every single time. If anyone else has any other questions, anything you want to go over, do let me know. I think after we get these red kills, I might call it a night for now. And tomorrow, we have a really weird faction. It's actually for Fire Rift. Of course, we covered all the teams and everything in the video earlier today. But it's just strange to see, because obviously we're not getting the faction until a little bit. I believe we're actually getting it next weekend. We can easily see. The faction event is coming out for this new kingdom on... where's the Friday one? Wait, when are we getting this faction? Hold up. I know it's soon. Isn't it next week? I could have sworn it was next week. Wait, when is this faction? Hold up. When's the Friday faction coming? I know for sure we're getting one. Oh, you know what the easier way to find it is? Go to troops. When are we getting 4 troops? There it is. March 10th. 17 days from now. Oh wait, that's actually a while. I thought they normally do it on the second week. We're actually getting the mythic before we end up getting that. Interesting. Yeah, we still gotta wait a while. That's almost like the last week of the campaign. Well, maybe not the last week. But it's like the 4th week of the Kingdom Pass. We're finally getting it. That's really deep. Normally they do it way earlier than that. I'm actually surprised. That means that Kingdom's gonna be low level for quite a while. Because, of course, whenever a new faction comes out, we get 4 more troops for the Kingdom. Which, given the current number of troops for the Kingdom, that would be like a 50% increase to the total number. We're not getting that for a little while now. Did we get this task completed yet? Because I do want to hand out the code when we do. Oh yeah, we just did. I didn't even notice it. There we go, perfect. Let's go claim all of our loot. Don't think we get anything special this week, but there we go. Oh, we got a Raven set. Hold up. What's in the Raven set? Ooh. I must check what these emotes are. Ooh. What's in the Raven set? Hey, we got a little Raven. You even have ones wearing a little top hat. Oh, that's so adorable. That's really funny. I need a zoom. Where's my zoom button? Where's the zoom? I want to zoom in. Where's zoom? Where's the size of text? Wait, it's already as large as it can go? Why does that look so small? Yeah, they're so cute. There we go. I forgot how small it is even with the large. Gosh, my vision is bad. Anyways, I guess we'll end it here for now. Let me go hand out one code, though. Let me go get the final code. As I did say, I did want to hand out 3 tonight, and here is the 3rd. We were able to finish that pretty quickly, then. But it's mostly because there isn't really too many troops to use right now. The viability of almost everything that came in isn't really that good. Like, the highest we have is the Legend, which has some interesting use cases, but also kind of situational. It reminds me almost of, like, a versatile Yagwe, but a lot of situations might be worse than Yagwe, but also sometimes better. It's just in a weird in-between. Because, of course, Yagwe converts all red to purple, feeds back into itself, does a bunch of damage, but it can only ever hit front 2. This has the option of going for back 2 or front 2, and it can also go for mana accumulation or destroy, which makes it a lot more versatile than Yagwe. But versatility doesn't necessarily make it better. Also, I hate that it has Lycanthropy. I'm pretty sure that's like the main thing keeping me from using it. I really do not want to have Lycanthropy in my battle. So I'm just not going to use it. Like, the fact that it's like, if it did not have Lycanthropy and had, like, almost any other final trait, like, even create 1 purple gem, I feel like it would have been so much better. But the fact that you're going to have to deal with Lycanthropy, that's just such a curveball that makes it kind of weird. But there we go. Let's see. Since the Kingdom Pass is going on, no Vault event for a while? No, we actually do have a Vault event. March 3rd. March 3rd is next Vault event, which means, yes, we will be having a Vault event during a Kingdom Pass. I guess they learned their lesson from the first time. But yes, we do indeed have a Vault event March 3rd. And this one is already confirmed by Kafka like a week or 2 ago, as well as it's here. But yes, we are indeed getting a Vault event in, 2 weeks from now? Well, 2.5 weeks. Depends how you look at it. But yes, we are indeed getting a Vault event during a Kingdom Pass. So even though we do have a Kingdom Pass rolling around right now, we do still have the Vault event right around the corner. And we have that to look forward to. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up for now. That's the new Kingdom. We'll be having a new pet for it this Wednesday. We'll be having a new hero class I'm really interested in this Friday. I don't think it's going to be better than Elementalist, but it is pretty high up there. It's definitely easily, hands down, top 5. Where in that top 5 is situational, as it's very much a utility kind of troop, not one you would use on every battle, as there are a lot of battles where you'd want to not run it, as its damage output is not the greatest. It does have 50% mana start, but doesn't have many perks to gain like extra mana or anything else like that, like Archmages, or having like Arcane like Frost Mage or something similar. However, it does have the benefit of being a really good anti-spell troop. So in instances where that's relevant, could definitely see that coming into play, particularly if you want to have a lot of mana drain. So interesting to see how it pans out. Could be a good double empower counter too, if your team has no way to deal with a double empower counter and you want a way to do so, this hero class seems like it'll be a really good option for doing so. So it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. It's definitely going to be among one of the stronger hero classes, but one that you would use as a utility troop, not as one that you would use just on like any team. You'd have to bring it out for a really specific purpose rather than on every single battle. But it does look really, really decent. So interesting to see how it pans out. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, and we'll continue from there. We have a pretty standard faction event, and we'll go from there and mess around with everything. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Goodbye, everyone. But thanks.